Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Big Sisters East Africa.
Thank you so much for joining us again. For today, we're going to be talking about self-care. How you take care of yourself, what methods you use to recalibrate yourself, you know, what you use to ground yourself when you're going through it, or even if you just need a pick-me-up, what do you do to take care of yourself? So I'd like to ask you guys, what does self-care mean to you? Not what do you do for self-care, but what does it mean to you? What does it look like to you? How would you define it? So I'll start with Jenny.
Thank you so much.
I was when you're done speaking, I was about to go, not it. So thanks.
Ooh.
Please
Repeat
what
the
does
question.
it mean to you? What does self-care mean to you? How would you define it?
I'll define it as literally taking care of myself.
Really?
Me, myself, and I, my brain, my mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, all of that, everything.
Social well-being.
Social well-being,
Yeah, that's what's
yes,
important. People don't
exactly.
think about it. Yeah. What about you, Michelle? Mrs. Not It?
Michelle, not it.
Michelle, not it. Yes. Gosh. So for self-care, there's a lot that can be done. And there's, I think, different things that I've done over the course of my life. So, backstory. Just recently, my brother moved out anyway. That's a side note. So, in the same weekend, without both of us knowing, he went to watch a movie and by himself, and I went to watch a movie by myself. So, I used to do that at some point. I don't know if it was uni or something there when I kind of had excess cash. I don't know from where.
Oh, what a time.
Those 30 bobs or that you save from
what a
transport.
time.
So I think I used to go see movies by myself. And then I would go early mornings. I sit in the front so I can just
Enjoy the cinema.
yeah.
How does it
And
feel?
yes.
Not the topic.
Yeah. Don't worry about
Those are
it.
questions.
Sometimes I'll sit on the floor and
Really?
don't ask me questions.
Nice.
You made me happy.
I will deal
Self-care.
It made me happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, just recently we both ended up doing that, and my mom talked to us because we have group calls now, and she was
That's
like,
so cute.
"I'm really happy for you guys for treating yourselves." She was like, I know we don't do it often, so please keep doing it. Keep taking yourself on dates, and just loving on yourself.
Love you, yes.
And I was like, I haven't done that in a while. I used to do restaurants as well, but that one can get a bit awkward. Especially if it's like a popular place. So it's you in the midst of many
other people
tables
with the crowds,
with their friends,
Yeah.
with their family. And you're just there like, I'm drinking coffee.
I'm here with myself and I.
All three of us. You're having a good time.
I'm here with Michelle and Mudoni.
Yeah.
As the Mukurus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I stopped doing that, but economy. But that's something else I like to do for myself. So just treating myself and doing things I enjoy. So movies haven't been that great in the cinema recently, so that's also why. But yeah, so any chance I get to treat myself, I really try to
Go ahead and do that.
go ahead. I tried getting into the face mask, skin routine kind of thing. Haini Bambi.
Haibambi. Hii sasa hii haibambi vizuri.
Because I've also done it for a while, but I've realized it's not a big thing for me.
Haini Bambi.
It feels yes, you're just like, oh, look at me, I have a mask. But it's like
the
it's
people
not
with glass skin.
No, let me tell you, I put on the
Right.
mask,
My mama.
I take it off, and I'm always like, mbona nasikia kama kuna slag imenipitia kwa buso. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I think that doesn't work for me. What else? I don't know.
We'll get into the things we do. What about you? What does self-care mean to you?
For me, I think it's whatever you've already said, but I think it's just pouring into myself. So, for example, when we talk about love languages, I actually knew this just recently, that you have the love languages that you give and the ones that you receive. And those are two different things.
Yeah.
You might love giving gifts, but you love receiving physical touch. Yeah. And so the ones that I love to receive, I give them to myself. So for a very long time, when people read novels, I used to read self-help books from Kitambo. And my love language is words of affirmation. And it stems from that.
A lot of sense, yeah.
So, and I noticed this last month. I'm like, no wonder napenda kusoma hizi vitabu. Mi naweza soma kitabu, I read a line, I'm like, preach. You're calling me by my government names. Yeah, so pour into yourself with your love languages. If you love quality time, do that.
Spend
for you.
time with yourself.
Go for a picnic alone with a book, with your music, go and paint. Just learn how to sit with yourself and enjoy your own company.
Yeah.
If you love physical touch, ukiamka, sometimes you can even just waking up. Good morning, just
Thank you for waking up. Woke up on the right side of the bed, beauty.
Yes. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, don't objectify yourself. Just tell yourself like, you're looking good today.
If I was you, I'd wanna be me too.
I would stand with a boombox in the rain for you, girl.
Oh, period. Yeah.
So love on yourself and pour into your cup, because you cannot pour also from an empty cup.
Yeah.
True.
So
I
pour
feel
into
like
yourself.
what we're saying is, when you need to write an essay and they tell you need to paraphrase, like you can't, I feel like that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because like in other words, what I'd say is self-care for me is learning yourself and learning how to take care of yourself. Yes, it's just kujijua na kujua vile kujipenda. Like, I don't know, I've forgotten the exact quote, but it was like, I want when somebody finds me to find me immersed in my own love. That's what self-care means to me. Like, umejipenda ile, when somebody else comes in and acts funny,
you're like,
and then
they're saying for me.
and so okay, that's good for you, but as for me and myself, tunajipenda, and you are just a passerby, keep on passing.
Yes.
Yeah, so things like that. And then obviously it goes into, people think self-care is okay on Sundays, we don't, it's the Lord's Day, we don't work. So nile siku nita change my bed sheets. I'm gonna do my masks, I'm going to do CG or my nails and everything. Yes, that's the popular perception of self-care.
And if it works for you,
It works. Yes, we're not like
I'm not checking your yum.
Yeah, that's exactly. We're not yucking your yummy. Yes, so it that's a popular perception of self-care, but for me it entails a lot of different things. For somebody else, self-care could be that retail therapy. Like, yes, it's not sustainable for most of us, but for them it's sustainable. They're having a bad day, they're like, wacha nipitie kidogo 2 Rivers.
Money can for sure buy happiness.
Hey!
Please.
Money can buy you happy.
I'm gonna show you.
Because one thing I was thinking about money can't buy you happiness. It's just like, but when I'm in my convertible,
You know
what I'm saying? In Spain, am I not kicking in my car?
I'm not dancing with beach.
So to some extent, money can buy happiness. There are things that you can access with money that can bring you joy, but it can't buy that happiness. It's not a direct transaction. Yes, however, I was going to say, like, self-care takes care of all of those, like a spa day for yourself. Self-care could be a solo date. Self-care could be coloring or journaling on the side. Self-care could be taking a walk.
It could be even cutting off people.
Self-care could be cutting off people. Self-care could be, like, I remember I was talking to my friend and I was telling her how sometimes, even when I'm meeting with my people and I'm so happy and I feel good, I still want time to myself afterwards. I still afterwards, it's just, even with one person, I've socialized, by the way, with one person. I'm like, thank you so much for coming through, I really enjoyed your company, but now I want time with myself. That's self-care for me. But for her, she's just like me. When I'm feeling down, I meet up with my friends because they recharge me. They charge me up. I'm just like, look at these, look at my people. So self-care looks like very different things to many people, but for me, like I said, it's for learning yourself and knowing how to love yourself. So now, with that said, I'll start off with, how do we practice self-care? So there was a time that I think you guys can attest to this, I was always posting, today I'm taking a bath, all those things, because they genuinely, I would feel like I'm expensive. Look at me. Yeah, like, but then it reached a point where I realized, like, even without, like, I might want to do it, but it might not get me out of that rut I'm trying to get out of. So I started to try and practice other things, be it even if I'm just going to go outside. Right now it's a very gloomy season, so when the sun chungulias a bit, nimekimbia, I'm like, vitamin
And
sun.
you still do that?
Yeah, I do. First of all, I love warm weather. I really enjoy, as you can see, I like showing skin, absorbing. I really love it. Yeah, so that's one of the things I do. I've started trying to journal in a bit more of like an intentional way. You know, some people, when they think about journaling, they think about diary entries.
Today,
Dear diary,
Like for Vampire Diaries.
today, dear diary,
1st
Today,
August
Stefan
2022.
looked at me sideways,
1962.
and I did not appreciate it. But Damon smacked at me, and I'm feeling,
And I was like,
yeah, that's but like also there's the journaling prompts. Like I've even started saving them and stuff like that. Okay, so in the morning, if I'm gonna journal in the morning, so what are morning prompts? Like, okay, what do I look forward to the day? What am I setting out as my theme of the day? What do I want to achieve for the day? At the end of the day, you check in with yourself.
Yes.
What have I been able to achieve today? Okay, you weren't able to do this, but it's okay. At the end of the day, 24 hours sometimes is just not enough. Sometimes you need that 24 hours need to spill into 72. You get? Yeah, so that checking in with yourself. Okay, what am I proud of that I did today? Things like that. Also trying to be, it's so hard for me because I'm a person who internalizes a lot of things until I'm ready to talk about it. But even when I'm ready, I cannot talk about it because sin may sort. Yeah, so even trying to open up with my friends, not just telling them, hey guys, in case you ask me, oh, how are you? And I say I'm okay, just know that's a conditioned answer to just respond with I'm fine, but I'm dealing with something else on the side.
First of all, sorry,
into it.
just on that. I started this thing where I was like, when people ask me that, I'll be honest.
Yes.
Even at work.
Yes.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Yes.
I stopped because it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Because
Follow-up questions.
it shocks people because it's like, hi
They're
Michelle,
used to expecting,
hi Michelle, how are you? I'm not okay.
But I'll be okay.
But I'll be okay.
Just
But
like-
I'll survive.
But I'll survive.
Maybe I should have been doing that
Yes.
because me I was just like, yeah,
Counteracting.
hi Michelle, how are you? I'm tired. Yeah,
Stop.
I did sleep.
Na ni kweli nimechoka.
So well, I think you guys you have better behaviors because me I would stop there. But I'll just ask.
But I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Have I not answered?
But they're asking
And
for
it's
formality.
always that thing of people never know how to respond.
Yeah.
Because at the office, I realize this thing, especially with I realize this thing where actually, imagine someone can be passing you, especially people who you don't engage with a lot. Good morning, how are you? While they are going,
they're leaving.
So they're not asking for. They're not
formality.
asking you. They expect you to say good morning.
I'm
They are-
fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Hope
No.
you're well too.
They don't
Bye.
care about how you are, Riri. Yeah. So
I hear you on that because even I also started that thing for how are you? Well, I'm breathing and I'm grateful I'm alive. Because there's nothing else to say. Or like it's like even that thing for just saying I'm okay. And it's like, are you sure? And it's like imagine sometimes okay is also a very heavy word in terms of like okay can just mean okay.
Yeah.
I'm not ecstatic about
good.
anything.
Yeah.
I'm not
Great.
I'm not like, stewing over something else that's killing me on the other side. I'm just okay.
Just okay.
I'm neutral. Yes, I've woken up. I'm fine. No bad moods, no good moods.
Yeah.
I'm just
Life
there.
is life.
Yeah. So that nimesahau what I said, but that's one thing that I do. I'm trying to journal and all that stuff, trying to open up to my friends, trying to stop retail therapy. Is also a form of self-care because I'll retail therapize myself. And then now with the money I've therapized myself with, I need it for something else. And it's like, sasa wana.
Yeah.
guilt trip yourself.
Therapy also it also webs in with financial literacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And capabilities as well, yeah.
What's your relationship with money in comparison with your parents? Maybe your parents are just like, let's go for dinner. So for you, it's like money will always it's in abundance.
It's a good source of
It will always
self-care,
come
yeah.
to me. For other people, that is a form of self-harm because it was always a scarcity mentality.
Yes.
So it's always when I get that money and I wanted something, I'll get it.
I'll get it.
So
Yeah.
it's just a lot of things.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
because I
it's
wanted to
baby.
ask you next,
19 number one.
So what do you do for self-care in a healthy way? In a healthy way.
Unajua anaendanga gym na because when we started Keto Sisters, we were four. We were you, me, Dora, and
We
Shella.
did that, by the way.
Guess
The
who
Keto
pulled
Sisters.
through? The Keto Sister. And her body was looking.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Me personally, I cannot live without carbs.
Me, I can, but it's hard.
I've tried,
If
but
she
even
can do it,
when
I can do
can
it.
reduce the amount, but I
Yeah.
can't like cut off. Like okay, that's not the point of today.
Okay, me to be honest, I don't want to.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Very valid.
I'm there.
Yeah, for me, self-care in a healthy way. Yes, I do try the skincare routine stuff. I do it. I do my best, really.
Sometimes it feels nice.
It does feel nice, yes. I also take lots of water. I feel like water just purifies my body. I walk.
Maybe you shout.
And your face shows.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, wanna grow.
I like drinking water because I feel like it just helps me.
Nourishes you from within.
Yes. And then...
Is
what
that
else do we do?
self-care? Yeah, I just think I'm thirsty.
You're taking care of your body.
I drink a lot of water. I just think I'm thirsty.
Water is literally
Taking water when you're not thirsty, that's self-care.
Even because you can realize, okay, sorry to interrupt you, but you can also realize you're in a rut. Kumbe you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
You just
You
needed
have a
to
headache.
drink 1 liter of water, not a glass, 1 liter. And then after that, you're just like, oh wow, look at
By the way, Niko Sawa.
Red Bull. I'm good.
I also do, rather I try, like reading before bedtime. You do. Like I
More often than I do.
I just try my best, like an hour before I go to sleep.
No social.
No social media. I put my phone aside. I read a book. I go to bed.
Or physical book.
Yeah, physical
Yes,
book.
yes.
Because if I'm on my phone,
You do.
on my
You
phone.
do soft copy.
the
My
wind
books
has
are on
blew
my
me
phone.
to TikTok. The wind has blew me to Instagram. Oh, I'm on Twitter.
I feel
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh
heavens me!
Oh heavens me! How did I ever end up? How did I ever? I'm on TikTok. yes. So yeah, that basically for me, drinking water, reading, skincare routines. Oh, I also take long showers, guys. Long showers, and I sing in the shower.
Kwa nyumba ya
The $1 million ideas. You're like, oh my god, I could be a CEO.
Oh my god, wow. I'm singing in the shower, performing. I'm in my own stadium.
Must
Everybody's
be
looking at me. I'm
nice.
showering and I'm singing. I feel amazing.
The shower, you're just
gym.
Gym. Okay, I also gym. I pump it up. Oh my gosh, I also do. Yeah, I also do like
you
my
really,
Thai,
really
my
like
Thai boxing,
And I remember
which is amazing.
I was like, let
Let me tell you guys, there's this one time I feel like I was so, my mind was in a fog.
Yes.
My mind was so
congested.
I felt so
It was very congested, yeah.
When I went for boxing, the coach was like, "Fungua Kenya like
He
punch."
could see it, yeah.
He could feel
Really
it.
out,
Even,
yeah.
you know, guys, I broke down.
Yeah.
Like I cried.
As your
I'm just there boxing and I'm just crying. I'm hyperventilating. When the box and the coach is just like, yes, it's okay,
Yeah.
it's okay, and I felt
Kudos to him for that safe
know.
space as well.
I felt
you would
amazing.
outlet like that.
No. In fact, I feel like no. Actually, I think I knew, and I was avoiding it.
Yes.
In fact, that day I was like, I don't really want to go.
'Cause you
But my
were
sister was like,
seeing-
no, let's just go.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really want to
Mungu
go.
alikwambia enda ulie.
Yeah.
Wachana na hizo vitu.
felt amazing.
Yeah. You see, yeah, that's so good. Also, kudos to your coach for creating that safe space, for being like, it's okay, this
absolutely.
happens. Yeah.
I wanted to add something when you're saying about journaling. When you're journaling, when you're doing prompts, you're always doing about how do I feel?
yeah.
How do I? So, because this is just trauma. Because the one time my mom caught my diary.
Yeah.
And I was saying,
Let's go there.
I was saying about my first kiss na nilichapwa. Sasa mimi hiyo ni kitu ya kuchapia mtu shwali. Mtu akiwa na first
I
kiss.
was also condemned for having a crush.
So as much as it's like a trauma response, I like to, even right now when I journal, I don't mention anyone in my journal.
Oops.
I do. Today, someone said something that upset me.
Same.
Okay.
I know when I read that journal, I'll know who it is.
And she upset me, but
Yes.
Who is she?
Yes.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
But make the journal about you. Like that journal is your entry.
It's about you. You are the team. You are
Yes.
the main character.
Another thing you guys can try is writing yourself love letters. Even though it's writing your 5-year-old self a letter
Or
and
a
your
30
future self.
yes.
Please try that.
Even your current
you will be
self.
crying.
Even
you
your
will
current
be
self.
bawling. You'll be. I remember when.
You know what? I was something close to that. Yeah. I did this for I think my mom's, either her 50th or something. It was a milestone birthday. And so I did her. I did for her 365 notes. So a note for every day.
Oh.
And I was just thinking, mbona nisijifanyie?
Exactly. Many
So in
times-
line with you.
Yeah, many times I also do ask myself, I still do till today, how comes I don't love myself the way I love my friends? Yes, the way you guys are going through things, and I'm just like, you whatever you're feeling is so valid. You wanna cry, Leah, if you want to call me and just be like, Dora, thank you. It's fine. I'm here to listen to you cry. That's it. Like I'm like, why don't I show up for myself the way I show? Transfer our skills.
Yes, give yourself
Transfer
grace.
to me.
Yes.
So that's something I'm trying to also implement in self-care. It's like the same way you also comfort your friends and all that stuff. Try and do that for yourself.
Yes.
Because like it's also a valid thing, but it also has to link with how I've learned to deal with my own things and how I see myself. So breaking out of that shell and learning yourself and how to love yourself. So I'm still in that process. So kama kawaida tuta continue na part 2 in the near future.
We can talk a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as per usual, feel free to comment down what you practice as self-care, what you learned about self-care, things that you didn't know were counted as self-care, and anything else you want to know, want to ask us, any advice that you have. It doesn't have to be related to self-care. Just put them down in the comments. Like the video, share the video, because subscribing is also very free. You don't have to pay any money. So please subscribe if you can. And we really, really appreciate your support. We appreciate your views, and we love engaging with you guys. So please engage with us. And without anything else to add, bye.
Bye.
Have a good morning, afternoon, evening.